The baby blew hard and his head inflated like a balloon. Mom thought she was hallucinating. Turned out the baby had superpowers. When his dad taught him to talk, but baby's voice was strange.
Mother.
Before the baby was born, he was dancing inside his mom's belly, but the dad didn't pay attention. After the baby was born, he almost broke his dad's finger. That day the dad tried to change the baby's diaper. He smiled slightly, and then shot out a 2-meter-high yellow fountain. Finally he even gave the dad a bath. Seeing this scene, the baby was happy, as 3-month-old baby actually started dancing. This amazing performance scared his dad. The baby could change his face at will. He ran like the wind. One day the baby saw an interesting scene on TV. He tried to imitate it, so he kept slamming his dad to the ground. Although the baby was naughty, his dad still doted on him. This made the puppy jealous. At night it dug up a weird mask. When it put it on, the puppy also gained superpowers. Seeing the baby in the room, the puppy would play a prank. So it took out a bomb toy and gave it to the baby. The puppy covered its ears, but the baby wasn't fooled. He pinched out the fuse and imitated the sound of an explosion. Then the baby ran away. The puppy thought its plan had succeeded. Suddenly a bone flew out. The puppy rushed over and caught it in its mouth. But next second, a huge explosion burned it to a charcoal. Then the baby crawled over and shouted at the puppy. It flew up to the ceiling, but the puppy didn't give up. This time it made a detailed plan. First the puppy fixed a toilet brush to the ceiling. Then it climbed behind the baby along a rope. The puppy hooked the baby's clothes. The other end of the rope was connected to a crane. The puppy planned to plug it in. Just as it got excited, the baby was already behind the puppy and handed the hook back. As the power was turned on, the puppy was gone. It was dragged all the way. Then the puppy flew into the machine. It was flattened like a piece of paper. The puppy tried to surrender, so the baby picked it up and blew it into a balloon. Realizing something off with the baby, the dad decided to take him to the hospital. Just as he got in the car, the baby spun his head 360 degrees. The dad was puzzled. Then the baby vomited green liquid. This man saw this scene. He realized the baby had gained the mask's superpowers, so the man blocked the two's way. He pulled out a giant grenade. Then the man bit off the ring. He threw it at the man. The baby used his superpowers, turning his hand into a shield to block the explosion. So here's the question: would you want such a superpower baby like this?